ahead of time, I want to thank our panelists for agreeing to participate. It is appreciated very much. I want to give a special shout out to Emmanuel. He's running around, a young man who came out to just a concerned citizen who's really been helping us put things in place. So I want to thank him for his assistance. I want to thank Tracy Baim for her generous offer for raffle donation gifts, which we will be doing as the day goes on. I want to make sure to acknowledge Greg Harris, who's in the room with us.
We'd also like to acknowledge Corey Pugh and Associates, who's part of the actual lobbying effort that passed the Illinois Marriage Equality, and is also former state representative from the 10th Legislative District.
I know the other logistical matter I forgot. If you're interested in connecting to the Chicago Urban League Wi-Fi, I have that information. Would you like it?
Yes.
Okay. So here's what we have. You want to go to CUL guest, and you want to type in all small letters, connect, the word connect, CONNECT, 519. All right? Okay. I also wanted to make sure, and I would be remiss not to thank the members of the convening group for today. It is a subset of the group that put on the Black LGBTQ thank you celebratory marriage equality party that happened in my absence on November 25th, but I hear you guys had a fantastic time. So there's a subset of us that wanted to continue on and taking up issues that are beyond marriage equality. Because again, I think we're all clear that this is an important issue, but there are other issues that concern our multiplicity of communities. And we feel that we have a role and voice in those other areas as well. And so that's part of the reason we're here today. So I just want to go through the list. It was a very interesting process. For those of us that were involved, we made sure that we outlined some group agreements in terms of how we would work together, which I think is always important when people have not worked together before. Attempt to do these types of things because so much can fall through the cracks. And there has to be some sense of each other's commitment and accountability to each other. So Benjamin Reynolds, one of our mainstay supporters, who is again taking care of the sign-in table. Marquel Smith from the Inclusive Community Project, who is not here yet, but we'll be talking a bit later with him in the program about the Inclusive Community Project and PACs and their importance and role in our efforts around inclusivity and equality. Michael O'Connor, Wadey Grant from the G List, who has done a phenomenal job just in terms of getting the word out and publicizing. Craig Johnson from the Chicago Black Gay Men's Caucus. Affinity Community Services, represented by myself and Kim Hunt, who is hiding back there in the corner. And we also want to thank the Chicago Urban League for being, in general, just a phenomenal black institution that has provided incredible support to marriage equality. They've been a supporter of issues that impact our community. In particular, we want to thank Roderick Hawkins, who again has just been phenomenal, making the space available to us this morning, and all of the logistical items that have been put in place. So again, I want to thank all of you, and I'd like to hop into the program if there's not anything else that we want to deal with up